30 years have passed since Jurassic Park casualties, but we haven't learned yet how to live peacefully with dinosaurs. Tyrannosaurus Rex invades human community. The blue dragon keeps intruding on the normal working ships. This was followed by some poaching. The global black power of dinosaurs has also risen as a result. After a catastrophic volcanic eruption, surviving dinosaurs relocated to continental United States. Congress grants collection rights exclusively to international giant. Dodson, President, Biosynthetic Genetics Research. Dinosaur Sanctuary established in the Dolomites. Gather all the dinosaurs here to survive. He hopes that through research on dinosaur immune systems, develop unique genetic medicine, cure various diseases. On is leading a group of dinosaurs running wildly at the moment. This is the Sierra Nevada Dinosaur Wildlife Sanctuary. On's daily routine is to protect these dinosaurs. At this time he has a beautiful wife Claire. They also have a daughter named Massey, but not a biological child. It's a daughter they adopted, a girl who needs to be protected. Many criminals are looking for her because she is a clone. There is a very special gene she needs to be protected, so isolate her from. Massey is 14 years old. At this age, you already have your own idea. She doesn't want to be trapped here. She is very curious about her life experience. Velociraptor rescued by On gives birth to cub. Let us call it Bella. Bella is always in danger. There are 2 illegal hunters at this time, prepared to steal Bella. Very unpleasant. Poaching failed but was killed by Velociraptor. Not far. Someone is watching Bella. This guy is a black marketeer, specializing in poaching various dinosaurs for sale. He set a trap and caught Bella, knocked Bella's mother off the cliff again, and took the opportunity to kidnap Massey. After On found out, he immediately went with Claire to find his former partner. He works in the Dangerous Species Unit, specialized in catching illegal poacher. He helped On find information about poacher. This is the person they are hunting for. Irving prepares to go undercover with police, go to the black market and catch him. At this time, locust plagues are occurring in other cities. This locust is huge and very aggressive, flying in large numbers, can cover the sky and the sun. This is Biosynthetics experimental product. This company studies the genes that made locusts the dinosaurs, so they want to eat their own company as crops. But all other surrounding farmland was destroyed. The synthetic company wants to use this mutated locust, attempts to control global food supply. Dr. Ali finds his friend Grant. Both are biologists. They go to that biosynthetic company, find the truth. The company boss sent someone to pick them up. The biosynthesis company is located under the snowy mountains. There are all kinds of large dinosaurs here. There are more powerful apex predators, Giganotaurus. Ali's friend Dr. Ian also works here. Ian is a cat scientist, although he has been studying genes, but he did not join in the crime. Ian secretly put the XS card into Ali's pocket. Tell him the truth about the mutated locusts. Just under those floor underground. At this time, company president Dodson arriving at the laboratory on the 6th underground floor. Dr. Wu, who created mutant locusts, and he doesn't know about Dawson. He wants to use ancient genes to make drugs, and the mutated locust is just a failed experiment. Dr. Wu wants to destroy it, but Dodson disagreed. In order to stabilize Dr. Wu, Dodson tell him Bella and the girl have been found. Bella is a velociraptor cub. At this time, Massey and Belle were also being sent to the laboratory by the woman in white. Oh, and Claire also came here. Dinosaur trading black market. There are all kinds of dinosaurs here. Claire met the curly-haired woman here. She asks the curly-haired girl to help find Massey. Got rejected. At this time, the police outside, the woman in white and the black marketeer have been surrounded. A gun battle broke out between the two sides. On chases black marketeer, came among the dinosaurs. On is agile, avoid dinosaur attacks, but the other party is not so lucky. Finally got eaten in one bite. At this time, the woman in white released several trained tyrannosaurs. Whoever the laser shines on will be hunted down. Claire discovers the woman in white. Start catching up. The woman in white can't beat Claire at all. The woman in white revealed the location where Massey was imprisoned. At this time, the Tyrannosaurus arrived. The woman in white directs the Tyrannosaurus to attack Claire. Claire escapes by jumping onto a truck. Just then the curly-haired girl comes to the rescue. The savage Tyrannosaurus is still in hot pursuit. At this time, On cleverly tricked a dinosaur into a cage and controlled the woman in white. On then raced to chase Claire. But the woman in white secretly used a laser to mark Irving's body. 2 Tyrannosaurus Rex began to chase On madly. After running for more than 10 kilometers, I finally got rid of the ferocious Tyrannosaurus Rex. Although he didn't get rid of it, He wasn't caught by the savage Tyrannosaurus either. Irving drove and jumped on the plane. But there is a savage Tyrannosaurus. He even jumped on a plane. It happened to be hit by a motorcycle and thrown off the plane. Several people finally escaped the brutal Tyrannosaurus pursuit. Ellie and Dr. Grant at this time, hanging out in the lab. Ramsey casually pointed out the entrance to the underground floor, then let the two experts visit at will. They will meet in half an hour. Massey also met Dr. Wu at this time. Dr. Wu told Massey, she's not actually a clone. Rather, he was conceived through a sexual conception by his scientist mother, modified her genes' recombinant cells. Massey's genetic disease eradicated. That's why Dr. Wu wants to find Massey and Bella, change the world by studying them. Ellie and Dr. Grant came to the laboratory on the 6th floor underground. They discovered giant locusts and collected samples. At this time, Massey released Bella from the cage. Dodgson immediately activated the alarm after discovering locusts lose control instantly after being stimulated, and attacked the two doctors. The doctor hurriedly fled into the elevator and left the lowest floor underground. I happened to meet Massey at this time. The three of them ran to the subway station together and met Ramsey. Ramsey then tells Ellie that he is an undercover agent. He has to help them get out of here now. Then, the curly-haired woman decided to send two people to rescue Massey, but when preparing to land in the reserve, but was rejected by the tower. It turns out that Dodgson saw through the plan of the three people. He ordered the air deterrence system to be shut down. He wants the pterosaurs to attack the plane the three of them are traveling on. Sure enough, the huge pterosaur suddenly attacked and destroyed the plane. The two asked Claire to quickly use the only ejection seat to eject. During the landing, Claire was attacked by a pterosaur. Claire used clever tricks to avoid the dinosaur's attack. Oh, and the curly-haired girl crashed onto the ice with the plane. Claire looked at the smoking plane and thought Oh and Irving had been killed. Although the plane crashed, it did not explode immediately. The two left the plane but encountered a dinosaur. The dinosaur dives into the water and chases the two from underwater. The two ran desperately to escape. Just when the dinosaur was about to attack Owen, the curly-haired girl pulled Owen out of the water. Dinosaur leaps out of the ice. The two started running wildly again. After escaping into the elevator, the two were discussing how to save Claire in the elevator. In the laboratory, Dodgson discovers 3PH, the ass who broke into the reserve. Dodgson was worried about them going out and exposing their secrets. Shutting down the Hyperloop S power system, where the subway stops, is where the dinosaurs are. Dodgson deleted all records after realizing the scheme might be exposed. Ian learned about the dangerous situation of the three people. With Ramsey's help, they go out to find the trio. At this time, the three of them were discovered by the dinosaur in the mine. The three finally escaped and Maddie at the door. Who knew Ian didn't know the code to the door? The dinosaur is chasing after you. Luckily, Ramsey caught them on surveillance. Entered the password remotely to open the door. And Claire, who was lost, found an entrance to the base. Before Claire could go in, she was discovered by a small dinosaur. Claire sat on the ground in horror. A big hand grabs the dinosaur's neck. Claire looked up and it was Owen. Owen saves Claire. Dodgson wants to destroy the evidence and burn down the giant locust laboratory. Unexpectedly, the locusts escaped along the ventilation ducts. Rushing out of the laboratory, the burning locusts formed a fire tornado in the sky. Burning locusts fall and set fire to forest vegetation. Dinosaurs running around. 4 people fled in a car but were affected by burning locusts and the vehicle fell off a cliff. The car rolled right in front of Owen and the others. Owen finally found his daughter. All the people gathered together, but they welcomed the largest carnivorous dinosaur, Giganotaurus. Next, let us take a look at their life and death struggle. Just at the critical moment, Dr. Ian picks up a torch to attract Giganotaurus and throws the torch into its maw. Dr. Grant caught Ian's hand in time and rescued him. The angry dinosaur turned around and chased after him again. Everyone faces the test of life and death again.
Come on!
everyone worked together to drive away the dinosaurs. At this time, the dinosaur reserve is already a sea of fire. Dodgson ordered the use of electronic signals to drive the dinosaurs into quarantine, and the protagonists need to find a way to go home quickly at this time. To get home, they needed the helicopter from the main building. Airborne deterrence systems must be activated to deter dinosaurs, make it unable to attack aircraft. Now they need to rush to the main building. When Dodgson saw what was happening, he wanted to run away, but he encountered a dinosaur and was eventually beaten to death by it. After all and everyone are ready, Dr. Wu appears, and hope to take him with me, because he can solve the crisis of locust mutation. Curly-haired woman driving a helicopter, want to land in the Central Square. But I happen to meet Therizinosaurus and Tyrannosaurus Rex. Two overlords are fighting for territory. Everyone took advantage of the break between the overlord duo. Get on the helicopter quickly. After the helicopter takes off, the three overlords split into two factions. Behemoth dragons attack each other to unwind. Giganotaurus, fighting alone, had no time to deal with it. Giganotaurus was eventually stabbed to death. Dr. Wu also developed a method to deal with mutated locusts. His research triggered major changes in modern genetics. The biosynthetic company's territory was designated as a global nature reserve. Dinosaurs live freely there. No more external interference. After experiencing this life and death, Messi understands how much his parents care about him. Although they are not biological parents, the family of three returned to the Sierra Nevada mountain and brought back Bella, the Velociraptor cub. On is still protecting them as before. Humanity does not exist in isolation, but like other creatures, belong to this ecosystem. We must learn to survive together, dependent on each other. Harmonious coexistence.